Hi everyone, welcome back to Ladies Let's Glow Up. This is the podcast we talk about all the way to level up, glow up, and become the best version of yourself. Let me introduce myself. I am Sasha.
And I am mine. Today we are diving into a topic that is so close to my heart, self acceptance. If you have ever struggled with loving yourself for who you are, this episode is for you. This week has been all about cutting myself.
Exactly. In our first episode, we explore 5 ways to grow up and to let go, emphasizing the importance of releasing what's no longer serves us to make space for personal growth. And today, we are building on that, breaking down the 5 ways to grow up your self acceptance. It's time to stop being your own harshest critic and being the biggest fan. So, ready to glow up from the inside out? Let's go! Before we diving into the topic today, it's time for us to do our glow up check in. Mai, how are you doing with your self acceptance journeys? Is there any aha moment this week?
Oh, good question. Honestly, I used to get so frustrated when things didn't go perfectly, but now I'm embracing the messiness of life. That yeah, sometimes I trip over my own feet, but hey, that's part of the process, right?
Love that. It's all about progress, not perfection. For me, I've been focusing on letting go of comparison game instead of looking at others and feeling less than. But you know what? I've been trying to appreciate my own journey.
That's a huge step, Shah. So much of self acceptance is about embracing who you are right now, not who you think who you should be, which leads perfectly into today's topic 5 ways to glow up your self acceptance.
How often? Okay, let's jump in. First up, stop seeking validation from others. It is natural to seek validation. After all, we are social beings who thrive on connection and acceptance. However, relying too heavily on external approval can lead to a fragile sense of self worth. Do we look into other people for approval before we feel good about ourselves?
Honestly, too much sometimes. You post a picture, maybe something that you think is really cool or meaningful, then almost immediately you're checking your phone back and refreshing the screen over and over, seeing how many likes or comments it's getting. And I get it, we have all done it. You start to feel this pressure, this constant pull to measure your worth based on what other people think about you. Are they like what you have posted? Are they commenting? And when the likes aren't coming in as quickly as you expected, it almost feels like a personal failure. Wow, it's exhausting.
The thing is, the social media has made it so easy to slip into this trap where our values start to feel, tied to numbers. But if you really stop and think about it, what does that number even mean? It is a random matrix, but we give it so much power and it really start to mess up with our head. We start comparing ourselves to others thinking, well, they posted this and it got so many likes, but why mine doesn't get as much?
It's a cycle that never ends. And in the end, it doesn't really tell you anything about who you are or what you're worth. It's all just this digital noise, and yet it's so hard to step away from it.
Right. But here's the thing. Validation from others is quick sugar high. It feels good for a minute, but it doesn't last forever. You need to start validation yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Remind yourself that you're awesome without needing someone else to see it.
I like it, yes. And remember that not everyone is going to get you. And that's totally fine. You can't please everyone. And that's a good thing. When you stop looking for approval, you make room for real self love.
Number two, embrace your imperfection. I love this one because perfection is such a trap. No one is perfect, especially not on the social medias.
Tell me about it. We are all guilty of trying to be flawless at some point, right? But here's the truth perfection doesn't exist. It's about embracing the quirks, the flaws, and everything that makes you unique.
The thing is, that makes you imperfect are often to make you a real and relatable. I mean, think about your favorite people. Chances are they are not perfect, but you love them because they are unapologetically themselves. But why not do the same for you?
Yes, yes, yes. Imperfection is a human experience. It's make you interesting and relatable. So stop beating yourself up for every little flaw. Instead, celebrate them. They are part of what makes you you.
Next, let's talk about practicing self compassion. This one is so important. We can be so hard on ourselves, right? But we wouldn't treat our best friend that way, also.
Oh my gosh, exactly. If your friend was having a rough day, you wouldn't say, "You are such a failure. You mess everything up." You would probably say, "It's okay. You are doing your best. Tomorrow's a new day." But how often do we say that to ourselves?
No, no, not enough. We need to talk to ourselves with same kindness we show to loved ones. If you mess up, it's okay. If you don't look the way you want to look one day, that's okay too. Show yourself the same compassion and understanding. It's all about accepting your humanity and being gentle to yourself.
Totally. We are our own worst critics, but we don't have to be. When we practice self compassion, we give ourselves permission to fail, to struggle, and to keep going anyway.
Alright, number four, stop comparing yourself to others. I know this is hard. We all do it, right? But comparison is the chief of joy. It is time to stop measuring your worth based on someone else's journey.
Ah, so true. It's easy to scroll through social media and think, why don't I have it all together like they do? But remember, social media is a highlight reel, not reality. You're not seeing all the behind the scenes struggle.
Exactly. And everyone's path is different. Just because someone else is doing something in a certain way doesn't mean that it's the right way for you. Embrace your unique journey because you are exactly where you need to be.
Right. Stop playing the comparison game. It's your life, your rules. Focus on your own growth and let go of this pressure to measure up to someone else's version of success.
And lastly, number five, set healthy boundaries. You got to protect your energy. This is a huge part of your self acceptance because when you set your boundaries, you are saying, I am respect myself and I'm not afraid to put myself first.
Yes, this one took me so long to get. But once I started saying no to things that didn't align with my values, I felt so much better. Setting boundaries is a form of self respect and self love.
Absolutely. Boundaries are all about protecting your peace. You don't have to explain yourself every time you say no. Because saying no to one thing is saying yes to yourself. And that's the best glow up you can ever get.
So now we have shared our 5 ways to grow up your self acceptance. We want to challenge you. What's one thing you can start doing today to embrace who you truly are?
It could be something small like complimenting yourself in a mirror, or just something big like setting up boundaries with a friend or saying no to something that drains your energy. Whatever it is, take your first step.
And we want to hear all about it. Share your self acceptance journey with us on social media and tag us. Use the hashtag GrowUpSelfAcceptance and we'll be cheering you on every step of the way.
Also, if you loved today's episode, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Your support helps us to bring more glow up goodness and to you for every week.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Ladies Let's Glow Up. Remember, self acceptance is the foundation of a happy, fulfilled life. Don't let anyone, including yourself, make you feel less than amazing.
You are worthy of love, success, and all good things that life has to offer. So keep accepting yourself, flaws, and all, and watch yourself to glow in the way you never imagined.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll be back next episode with more glow up tips to keep you on your path to greatness. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Next episode, we are diving into glowing up your mindset because the mindset is everything when it comes to truly unlocking your glow.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys. Keep glowing, and we'll see you next time.